the pain. Danger, danger. I don't fit in, I'm a stranger. Believer.
Tomato Town. We're going to Tomato Town.
Alright, this is the only place that you can do the best strategy ever.
Yes,
You
yes.
have to title it the greatest Fortnite strategy the world has ever seen.
It's just gonna be a clickbait title like all of your others.
Was that a roast about...
Except it's gonna actually get views. It's gonna be like, oh, let's do the Tomato Town challenge.
Watch this
We
become
land on the
most,
giant
most
tomato.
viewed video.
Oh, do you want to do that?
above-
Let's do the Tomato Town challenge.
What
What's
do you
that?
do?
Where
You
just
land on
only
top of the
take-
tomato. Although that guy probably saw you.
Well, I
Probably
didn't.
need a weapon.
I already
No,
did
you
not
don't.
do the Tomato Town challenge.
Come here, you have to stand in the stem. Just don't give away our position.
You mean like this?
You're not on the tomato log. You imposter. Log, was that you?
Yes.
Could you not?
Well, there's a bunch of stuff on those houses.
We just have to stand up here. Who's
Until
who's
what?
trying to look up here? Tell me that, honestly.
Anyone who goes to Tomato Town.
Nah.
So no one?
Log, you have to vacate the premises. It's not safe with you here. You're attracting attention.
I'm collecting metal for
No,
late
that's
game.
literally the loudest possible thing you could be doing right now.
Just get guns, put them in one area in the Tomato Town village place, so we can come grab them later.
Can you see where I am right now? Can you
Yes.
shoot this easily?
We
Oh
don't
wait,
have guns.
you don't have any guns. That's right.
Was that a man? I don't know, let's log.
Alright, everyone, so we're gonna sit and we're gonna wait. And this is gonna be the most interesting thing you'll ever see.
Let's do a time lapse.
We're actually like dead center of the circle. So, you wanna tell a story, Garrett? Do story time.
It's about the time that you got the tomato
Actually,
shot out from under
I'll
you
tell
by
a story.
log.
Please don't. I swear to
Okay,
God.
Luke. Please tell me a story.
So,
Luke.
one day,
There's a
there
man.
was some guy. Don't pay attention to
not
him.
Okay, tell me a story.
One day, there were some guys in a Spanish 4 class, and Logan, there's a guy like coming to kill you. I hope you're aware. And if you're killing this building with the tomato, I'm gonna crucify your entire family.
So keep telling me.
So
this
once there were
Spanish
some
horse.
guys in a Spanish 4 class, and they were gonna do an interpersonal about some different countries. So there was a sign-up sheet for said interpersonal with different countries, and
Wait, let me guess. One of them didn't sign up
Well-
and made an argument that he did.
here's the scenario. So let's just for random sake, let's say the characters' names are Luke, Garrett, Brad, Will, Charlie, and Barrett. Those are completely random names. Let's say Luke got signed up quite early. There was a friend that signed him up who had it first hour, even though he had it fourth hour, and the teacher saw this, so she was aware. Then we have
Amazing story.
a Garrett. He signed up second, I believe it was. Then we have a bit of a wild card in the game. His name is Brad. He claims to
yes.
have signed up quite early, which I believe, but when we later checked, his name was not on the list. Then we have...
Or was it on the history?
No. Then we have Charlie. His name was on the list. Barrett, who had added a row to get his name on the list, even though the text said do not add rows. He was on there and his name was in
Mr.
red.
Tyler Homan.
As was Will's. So, the class
What a
goes to do a
scenario
group
here.
activity, and the groups are based on what country you have for your research. So the
Something
teacher
bad's
opens
gonna
up the
happen now.
document, and what do we have here? 5 names, 6 people who claim to have the country, and there are 4 people that are allowed to have it. So,
Lily
quite the
Moffat
predicament.
posted a picture of her butt.
Okay, thank you for that. Quite the predicament,
Son, you ruined the-
as you can imagine.
You're welcome.
Shut up.
So, what happened was, the teacher opens up the document, and as you can imagine, people start to freak out. Brad starts to say, "Why is my name not on here? I did this. I was in here." Will and Barrett say, "Why are our names in red?" Charlie starts laughing at the other ones that are yelling. The teacher then goes, "Well, I guess we're going to have to draw from a hat to decide who really gets to be," and this country was Cuba. Who really gets to do the research for Cuba? But wait, Brad, coming out of nowhere, says, "Wait, we had a research sheet that we were supposed to do." The teacher says, "Ah, yes, good point, Leon. Everyone get out your research sheet." But lo and behold, the only ones who did it,
Where did you come up with Leon?
that's Brad's
What's
Spanish
his
name.
This hypothetical man.
Yes, definitely not real. This is
Is
just
his name
made up
Bradley
story.
or Brad Lee?
You're a Bradley. So, the teacher says, "Alright, get out your research sheets." But lo and behold, the fictional characters of Luke, Garrett, and Brad are the only ones who have the research sheet done. The other ones haven't even looked at it. They forgot that it was even given to them at any point ever. So, this angers some of them, some more than others. Charlie
Oh, indeed.
stands there, just kind of confused, walking around in circles, mumbling at people, somewhat aggressively. Barrett decides to start yelling directly at the teacher, as does Will, and they get in a shouting match with each other and Brad, while this hypothetical character of Luke sits in between all of it. Well, being the good man he decides to get up and
hypothetical Dorito character doing?
laughing on the other side of the room. Luke, being the good character that he is, decides to, get up and comfort Barrett. That's when Barrett starts to attempt to tackle him, as Will picks up a chair and threatens to throw it at his head. Now, as you can imagine, that's not allowed on school grounds. But what does the teacher do? She stands next to Luke and laughs with him about the entire
Gives that
scenario.
Mexican guy cookies.
Yes, and sells Girl Scout cookies to the native Spanish speaker, who is also a made-up character for sure. Then Luke retreats to his chair as the other two continue yelling at each other, and the rest of the class begins to pull out their phones and record the encounter, because who cares about that policy? When there's a shouting match going on.
In Spanish 4.
I don't know, good question, couldn't tell you, but it's funny. In the hypothetical scenario. Of course.
100% hypothetical.
So, basically, then Luke, Garrett, and
How is
Brad
the circle
having
still on?
we're in the middle
We're dead
again.
in the circle.
Luke, Garrett, and Brad,
No.
being the studious men that they hypothetically are, and having their research done, decide to group up and get some work done. So, Luke pulls out his phone and
Hypothetically.
starts playing Juanes, the greatest musician of all time ever. And Barrett and Will are kind of still yelling, just like in general directions now. Nobody knows what they're yelling at. A girl who had to go to the bathroom comes back and says, "Oh yes, I could hear you from literally all the way down the hall and around the corner." So basically this entire hallway could hear that. And hypothetically. And the teacher just still laughing. She thinks it's great. Funny times. And that's basically the story of Cuba.
The story
Hype.
of Cuba.
That's how communism was born.
Well, that's quite interesting. I have a story myself about
This has
a-
been story time with
a
Gizmo
very-
Gaming while we were still on the tomato update.
Gertito the Great has a
37
very
people
interesting
left.
story
Still middle of the
about
circle.
Hey, listen up.
Don't.
About
Are you aware of the fact?
shut up. I'm trying to tell a story, okay? Gertito the Great original. By the way, there's a man.
Just.
It was
Just
'cause
be
you
quiet.
smacked
Just
the
be
tomato.
quiet. Just be quiet.
It's about a very troubled
Is he
man.
breaking the tomato? I think he's
Yes.
breaking it.
He's
Well,
getting
actually,
shot at, though.
okay. Well, just stay here.
By multiple people
Just
from
stay-
multiple different
Tell the
sides.
story.
Just tell the story.
It's about a very troubled man whose hypothetical name is Sam. Barajek. And Sam is he's a very large fan of the lettuce.
What kind of
You know what I
lettuce?
mean? The devil's
Burger
lettuce.
King foot lettuce? Oh.
Yes. Burger King foot lettuce from hell. So.
Ah,
devil's
yes.
Lettuce.
Tell me he's not.
Do you see that guy's face right there?
Tell me
So-
he's not breaking our tomato.
No, he's not. They're actually all shooting at.
How much health does the tomato have left?
Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move.
So this very troubled man, he was imbibing in some fancy lettuce,
Okay,
and let's
What a
just
brawl
say
these guys are
things
having
got
down
started
here.
to get out of control.
okay.
He began to roll his own pretzels.
Yes. Was there anything else he was doing? Maybe something else on the pretzels, or just something else at all?
Oh, he had way too many pretzels.
Yes, he began listing ingredients in these pretzels.
Okay.
And exotic ingredients that I'd never heard of, such as cannoli oil.
Ah, can't have a good pretzel
Yes.
without the cannoli oil.
No, never. And this poor troubled boy
Oh, did he
felt
just
so sorry for him.
get wrecked?
Oh no, look at how many people are spectating us, and we're just on the
Yeah.
tomato.
There's another person spectating you.
There's 2 people spectating me. Oh no.
Mine
that's-
says 0, but that thing's kind of
Oh, I
broken.
suck luck.
I'm
Yes.
spectating Garrett.
Long story short, this very troubled man, Burjajek,
Yeah.
he
Mass.
has deep-seated
His
hatred
name
for
is
me.
Mass.
Let's just call him Mass. Mass does not like Gertito
Okay.
very much, and Gertito just doesn't know why. He's very confused. It's quite
still in
a
the
sad
circle.
ordeal. And look at this. Because Mass just doesn't think Gertito is very good at anything that he does.
Oh, wow, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
And
but
rough.
Gertito has a sneaking suspicion that he's just jealous.
Of
But
what?
Jealous of
Mass
you.
will never.
Don't move, you're
Mass
moving
will
too
never
much.
accept
You're moving too much.
Do you see how much loot is down there? We could.
Yes,
actually
I
go
see
down
it,
this
but
And after
Okay,
Mace
we'll go down there
sees
if
this
the-
stunning gameplay.
if the circle isn't around us. I was really scared that they were gonna break our tomato. They probably will still, but oh, what's that?
what
now?
health is the tomato at?
We've got literally nothing.
Just
from this
don't. You're
thing.
moving too much.
Sorry. You'll never suspect a monkey man and a woman on top of a tomato.
Even though my pickaxe has
It's a massive
electricity coming out of the end of it.
pickaxe.
That's really not optimal for this challenge.
It didn't start out as a challenge. But
This is
now it
basically a podcast.
This is always a challenge.
This is basically a podcast. That's what this is.
Gizmo podcasts.
Welcome back to the Gizmo Gaming Podcast. If you haven't
Today we
tuned
are
in
still
so
on top of the
far,
tomato.
if you haven't tuned in so far, we've talked about a really weird hypothetical Spanish class scenario, as well as a man named Mass not liking a man named Gartito. What should we discuss next?
Just how mesmerizing the spinning tomato is.
It's really great, isn't it?
You know what my favorite part of the tomato? That
The stem.
delicious smile and mustache that just
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
looking up at me every time I look down. It's so satisfying.
That guy's name is Humble Microbe.
I like how the stem just passes through your bodies both.
No, there's a
every
guy.
time it spins
Oh,
around.
it feels amazing.
It's nice and warm.
Have you ever had a stem just pass through your entire body?
No?
Going in and out of you.
Oh
We
no.
could do some random facts.
Random
Uh-oh.
fact is
Oh,
0
Just
people
don't shoot them
except
over here.
for-
Just don't shoot them over here, and we'll be fine. Wow, that's a brawl. Wow, that's a brawl.
It's amazing how much.
This is
fighting
incredible. Oh!
Oh, he meme pad. Wait, what's that?
That was an impulse grenade. What a god.
Oh no. Oh, look at this guy beneath us. Uh-oh. Please don't build up to the tomato.
This is so dumb.
Do not come near the
This is
tomato.
unbelievable. What? How are we getting away with this?
I don't know. Someone's gonna see us and they have a scar. Uh-oh.
Don't get spotted.
Just do not move.
I'm trying. Uh-oh.
What are the
Minigun.
chances that you do the Tomato Town challenge and the circle's just dead on every time?
Oh! Oh, it is! Barely!
I had to say it.
Barely.
All right,
The
everyone.
next one.
Time for
is the-
random
that
fun
Buddhist
fact
movie.
trivia with your host Gizmo Gaming. Did you know
And you're
in the
Or
UK?
Tito.
It's not a game show. I could ask you
Trivia.
true or false questions. In the
Okay.
UK, it is illegal to eat mince pies on Christmas Day. True or false?
True. True.
No, false. You should always be able to eat minced pies.
It is a true statement.
What? I'm so guilty right now.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Here's
Be
another
very
one.
Quiet.
29th of June is officially Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day.
True.
How do you put a pillow on your fridge?
False. It's actually the
Uh-oh.
29th of May.
Uh-oh.
Oh shoot. I knew that was a real thing.
Uh-oh.
but
No, don't break it.
Do not touch the tomato.
What are they
Are they
doing?
just like, where are these other
What are they
people
doing?
at?
What are they
broke
doing?
The stairs. So
What are they
they're
doing?
good.
They're searching for the other people.
What's our plan once we inevitably have to
spotted?
leave?
Don't have a plan.
Where was that
Oh, no,
at?
they're
Oh
shoot-
my
they're
That
god.
was
shot
at
at
the
you.
Okay,
other
they're-
team that was not at us.
They're busy. Alright, here's another one.
Oh, I swear he shot at you.
Billy goats urinate on their own heads to spell more attractive to females. True or false?
That's what I do, so it has to be true.
Okay.
Wrong. It's Garito the Greats. That
Here's
do
another
that.
fun fact. In 2015,
It works
more
with
people were killed from injuries caused by taking a selfie than by shark attacks. Great
I
generation
really
we're
want
living
this to
in.
be- Oh no.
They're like
Right
building
there.
up here too much. They're gonna like get people to look up here, I think, inadvertently.
And just see the giant, massive, sparkling pickaxe.
I'm such a giveaway. My entire outfit's so flamboyant. It's just
What are people?
that guy's just
Did you know
sniping.
The conventional
goat.
wisdom that one dog here equals
Stop
7
moving.
years
We
is an
can't move.
Oversimplified view of how your
Oh,
old
I'm
your
just
dog
trying to
is.
see where they
Maybe
are.
people
They're
will think it's a statue.
Although-
They're east.
Although a dog's
Are we
average
all the way
age-
in? Like far enough?
Yeah. I feel like almost.
Hopefully.
If we're not, then we're gonna have a problem.
One of you is going to be
Because
in
there's
and the other
quite a
one's
lot of
not.
people over here.
Just move to the edge of the tomato.
Uh-oh. They're on our building, aren't they? Uh-oh. Oh my god!
Don't move, come back in, like towards the center.
You scoot towards the stem.
This is gay.
What are we doing?
No, it's completely heterosexual.
Oh no, we can't make the next circle.
What are we gonna do with this?
You
I
have
think
to
it's
jump back
us,
when the circle
then
comes in.
a
in
squad
minute.
of 4 and a squad of 3, question mark?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think that would
We
make
have
sense.
no weapons.
Yeah, we have literally
We have
nothing.
no-
We could just.
I don't even
Okay,
have wood.
we need these guys to. Okay, they're clearing out. I think.
Do we jump off now?
No, not yet.
Well,
Yep, they're
we can
moving out.
after
They're
this
slowly
46.
moving out. They're behind this brick wall down here.
Oh, I see him. Now we
There's a
jump.
supply drop. Not yet. We
have
need.
to.
Here's the problem. We need something to get up and
They
get
all
those
spread out.
guns.
I'm dropping. I'm stuck on this
We're gonna
step.
take some fall damage. Actually, no, we won't.
I did.
Is there a way that we can quietly get weapons?
You have to get up to on top of that.
What's attack?
Shh.
Okay, I got attack. Don't break anything too loud.
On the gas station.
There's 8 people left. I'm gonna go find a bush. Ideally.
Crouch.
What are they shooting at something?
What was on the other side of the gas station here?
I found another guy in a bush. He was by himself.
Garrett got a blue AR.
Did he have no...
Uh-oh, I got sniped.
This is bad.
Luke, you can save me.
Can I though? Can I
Yes,
really?
look at. Oh my gosh, I'm in a corner. Luke, I am. Please help me.
Log, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Log.
Log, do you
Yeah,
see
there's an
me? Do you
entire
see where I
squad
am,
on
Log? Do you see where I
Yes.
am?
Yes, I see we're both.
There's a whole squad inside of me right now.
Garrett
Gizmo.
is stuck in the corner and Gizmo is in.
Just
Okay,
no,
so-
please.
Theoretically, if you die, then there's 6 people left. If I die,
So there's still some. Other
it's a 1v4 now.
Splash Pro 1149, is that Mitch Listow?
Actually, I don't think
Wait.
it's a 1v4.
What are they shooting at?
Each other?
Welcome back to ASMR
Oh, it's-
Part 42.
Oh,
It's a 1v3.
is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks for watching. This has been Storytime Tomato Town Challenge with Gizmo Gaming. Be sure to subscribe if you
It's
enjoyed.
very sad.
And we'll
It's very
see
sad.
you next
That was our
time.
best game.
Yep.
That was our
Definitely.
best game.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Say congratulations.